Hi, how are you all doing out there? Let me know. Let me know. It is happy morning for you, Sanskrit. What's up, dude? Ice Twee, how you doing, man? Bede, what is going on, my friend? Hey, let me turn the music down just slightly in my ears. I can never tell exactly how loud it's going to feel until I start talking. I know you all can't hear the music. Well, good. Do you guys like hearing music on a stream? I have a lot of mixed feelings on that. Sometimes I'll attend a stream and the music's just like way too loud. It's overpowering the streamer and also the game, and I don't tend to like that. So I've defaulted to no music. But maybe we go back to it. What's up, Hamad? How you doing? Dr. X Paj, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for being here. And just another reminder of the big thank you for the I think it was the Twitch sub there from Caden. It was towards the end of the last stream, so I want to make sure people get their credit. Hopefully we can get some folks for drops. Let's talk Ascension. We got the full pool now, which I think is kind of cool. I got my video out on that and did the full tier list for folks. Remember, like, let's have some fun with it. Let's have a good time. And you know, I'm very excited about Ascension. But let's see how far Kabam takes it, right? I've done a few videos on this sort of thing. So I don't want people ranking up like to rank 4 or to rank 5 purely based on Ascension. There's just so much we just don't know about it yet. It's bright and early on a Saturday morning, but as far from going to work as I can get. Can't complain. That sounds like a good day, Sanskrit. Sounds like a good day. Get Primordial Dust now. No, I don't think I will, but thank you. Looks like Upside Dude winning a war. Nicely done, boys. We will, like I said, we're going to talk Ascension. We'll talk whatever you guys want to talk about today. A little later than normal, I had a lot of stuff I need to get done. Not only the video, but to get some work stuff done, that sort of thing. Gonna hop back into that in a couple hours here. But we can hang out, we can play some game, get some drops. And I do want to try to make my way through the Gladiator circuit a bit more. Or the victory track, I apologize. So I'm gonna refresh my deck. I was paying so little attention to the actual matches yesterday. I think we did okay. Yeah, I think we did all right. But let's see if we can't do a little bit better today. Saturday morning, yeah. He lives in an alternate universe. What's up, Pains? How you doing? What's up, Tobias? How you doing, man? Hey, Helgadorf. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be able to stay long. I'm quite a bit later than normal today, but I'll be back later again. Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. I hope you and the family are having a wonderful Friday evening and having a good time. Thanks for even stopping by and saying hello. Actually, where is Upside? I think we're in P4 now. It's really wild at this level. Like sometimes just like clearing the map is actually helpful. I assume it raises our ratings or something. I'm not even sure. And you know, we don't always clear the map. I think we had a couple wars this season where some stuff just wasn't working out. We had some inactivity. Yeah, so we're up in Platinum 4 now. All right, cool. Does anyone want to buy Dust? I know. You're like, Dust. Could I please give you my Dust? I would love to just, if you could. I have Dust. Like I need to sell it. It's in my stash. I wailed a bit, hoping to get Blue Marvel, but no luck. So now I'm all poised to get Pixie if I want her. Since yeah, dude, I'm on probably a similar thing there. Is there a way to check your pity timer? I don't know how to do it. Anyways, any thoughts on March champs with Pixie? So I did a little research on Pixie, listened to a couple YouTube videos while I go walk my dogs and just get stuff done. You know, I basically treat it like a podcast. And based on what I saw or what I heard or what I learned, you know, like she sounds like a defender. Now, of course, it's going to be just what the designer wanted to do and all those things. But she sounds very defenderish. There's like portals and probably like evasion and miss. In the game, Mutant could use someone like that. So I think that could be pretty cool. Outside of that, I don't know how they would translate into like offensive ability. Like we have that obviously with Nightcrawler. So we'll see. I'm excited for her. I do think what I did hear in both the videos I watched or listened to, she apparently has a pretty strong storyline with Magic. Like that came up in both of them. And so, you know, with Magic coming next month too, the rework of Magic, I think it's pretty exciting. I look forward to it. Like it's kind of like, hey, what's up, Dyslexican? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're late today. We're late. Run TMC, what's up, bud? So, greetings and salutations. So we'll see who the other champion is, and like this is where I think Kabam is good. I think they're good at this, you know, getting people hyped, getting excited, focusing in on the champions and stuff like that. I think give us a place to use them. I think when they try to get like too complex, maybe is the word. I'm not sure what the right thing is, but like the destroyer fight. I'll be honest. I actually enjoyed the destroyer fight. You know, we streamed it for quite a long time, gave out a lot of advice. I think we were really helpful to people. But you know, like I enjoy watching Rich the Man, a lot of the news videos and stuff. And it sounds like a lot of his community and viewers are still very much struggling with that node and the power gain and things like that. And I think it just, you know, there's various levels to play this game, right? My knowledge set is pretty high, I think, relative to the player base on the champions. My skill set is high, but not as high as my knowledge, right? And so I think a lot of players don't have the skills, like the physical swipe, swipe, tap, tap, spacing, that sort of thing, nor the knowledge to handle those sorts of fights. And I think that's where things can get a little difficult. Yeah. So, anyways. All right, let's go ahead and build a deck. Mystics are good in this meta. They're good in general. I think it's tempting to go farther. But I don't think we're going to do that today. We'll see. If I really start to run into trouble with it, we'll back out. Let's see here. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to go back to the good old-fashioned, just fill the deck. And if it's really starting to be a problem, I'll come back and fix it up. If there's anyone I really want to remove. The Mr. Knight in Masacre feels a bit redundant. Could get rid of Jugs. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of Jugs and we'll ban big Jugs. Any big Jugs we see will ban. Ban big Crossbones. I heard that as I said it. It was not intentional. We're gonna get rid of Masacre too. That kind of sucks. I don't like doing that, but we're going to. To bring in Onslaught. There's still only one. I think we're going to bring in Scorp. And we'll give this a go to see how it feels. Will I receive drops for being here? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I mean, you've got to have it set. Like, I forgot for a second what game I play. I'm sorry. It is dependent on Kabam to actually get you them. Sometimes people have everything set up, they still don't get them, and if that happens, I apologize. But yes, if your account is connected to Twitch, I think, and to Kabam, then you should be getting drops. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Masacre did have a really good fight there too. Like I think we had like a weird like AI interaction if I recall correctly. But he was cooking, man. I love Masacre, dude. I really love playing him. We might need to bring him back in. A 7 stream streak, dude. Thank you so much, dude. And I saw that clip you made. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, and Pixie is coming next month. We don't know the other champion, the other new champion, but she's coming in with the magic rework. So that should be pretty hype, dude. And remember, we were talking about this on my Discord, that I don't know if it's also like a sale or not, but they did clearly state that there will be offers. So if you don't have enough radiance and stuff, obviously you have to buy it. But you know, I like when Kabam makes it so like, dude, if you're skilled and you're active and you're playing, you can get the stuff for free. But if you're not, you can buy it, you know, or you can get a little farther and whatever. Nice backer. Hey, Hamad, what's up, dude? Thanks so much for being here, dude. All right, let's focus in a bit on this. We said we would ban big jugs and bones, crossbones. I don't think I see a crossbones. Dude, we're already like going down. What the hell? Kabam! This is way too much. No one likes this. Bead. You know what? People were saying yesterday the YouTube side was really off, dude. Pixie sounds like an evolution of Wasp. Dude, they let me use my Chavas again. I love when people do that. Sounds like she could be. What's up, Dre? How you doing, bud? She sounds like she could be. I mean, it's always up to like the interpretation of the designer. I will say that first of all, a lot of the designers that I know, I like their champions quite a bit. Having get into chit chat with them and stuff. They were some of the nicest, like kindest. I think they felt like they wanted to be helpful. Interactions I had in the CCP or at when I was up in Vancouver at various things at Kabam. And the designer of Pixie is same designer as like Carolina and some other like Dust. Just like really, really cool. Like, and I trust me, I understand how good Carolina is. I'm not saying she's not like phenomenal, but somehow to me, Carolina feels okay. Like she feels in the like, she doesn't feel broken to me. She doesn't feel busted. She just feels like super well made with maybe a little extra. But I really like her. I like her now being the designer. I think she just does a phenomenal job, and keeping in mind like the overall health of the game, you know. So I'm pretty pumped up for Pixie. Like I really don't think she has like any misses per se. The design team hasn't really had any misses in a long time, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped for it. Must be a skill issue. What's up? Anyone else freezing? Yeah, I'm freezing every 2 to 3 minutes or so. That dude, that's what like I think it was even Hicks yesterday was saying they jumped over to the Twitch side because their YouTube side was freezing. I don't know. I had something weird. Like I was watching Cantona stream today, and like my it was only one, but one of the comments was just like flat deleted. But then he said he could see it, so I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Hicks? How you doing? Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Hicks, what's up, dude? Top 3 MCoC champs, and who is your second Summer Rank 5? Okay, just to be clear too, because I saw some questions on it. I think people were just a little confused, which I get, man. You know, if you don't really like listen to my videos, if you don't know me, or you don't like pay attention, I could see it being pretty confusing. Let me try to focus in. I'm not very good at this fight in particular, so let me try to focus in. I am gonna go for the initial intercept. Warm-up fight, I guess, huh? Warm-up fight? Is that what we're gonna call that? Or I think that was just strategically getting hit so I could land my heavy more easily. Thank you so much for the follows. Really appreciate all the new follows. I'm getting pretty crazy to see that we're up over 2,000 already. That's been pretty huge. So thank you very much, everyone, for that. Hamad, is that a spray bottle? What is that, man? You gotta let me know. Oh, top 3 MCoC champions. Like, I think you gotta go Jean Grey, Deathless Thanos. And then I think that's just like what modes and things like that are you interested in? You know, I think you could go with Onslaught, you could go with Nico Minoru, you could go with Serpent. Probably forgetting a champ somewhere in there. I've done a lot of tier listing lately. So let me know what mode you're thinking about. Who's my second one? I don't know. I think I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited about Ascension. So there's a part of me that might go with like an ascendable champ. I mean, Pavita Pravarkar, I think is going to be like ridiculous. I still think that Pavita Pravarkar like led us down the wrong line. Like we were like, oh shoot, they're still continuing making broken champions. He's not really broken though. He feels to me similar to like Carolina. I don't know how else to explain it. The difference between like a broken and OP champ. I've tried to define it before. It's not definable. Let me focus up on this one too, because this is not it. All right, keep through it. Woo! That was fun. What rank was that? What rank was that poor little Red Skull, man? Yeah, he was only a rank 3. He was a baby. He was a baby. We slaughtered a baby, man. That's not okay. Can't be doing that to a little tiny rank 3. Honeydew, thank you. Yeah. I like Kabam Honeydew too. I've gotten to meet her a few times, and she was chill. Just seemed interested in like chatting. You know, I didn't pick up on any like I'm not sure what the word is. I liked her. I enjoyed speaking with her, and she's always been helpful in talking about her champs and stuff like that. So I like Spider-Punk. Like again, like I think if the game was just filled with her collection of champions, like if she designed every champion, they wouldn't need to like there'd be no rebalancing, there'd be no power creep. I mean there'd be some, I'm sure, but it would be much slower paced. We'd still probably be on 4 stars if she designed every champion. Yeah. She's awesome, man. She really gets what I think she really gets it, is my sense. My understanding too is she's really into like the competitive gaming scene. So I think that comes through with a lot of her champs too, where like there's a significant amount of like skill expression. Like she gives you the tools to get jobs done, and then like the better you play them, the more you can get done with them. Hope my games have been good. Thank you very much. Seriously hard. OP's win, broken, hard to die. That's a good one. I mean, I think what it would probably be is, and now that you're helping me think about it, Tobias, is I think it would probably be like one of those like defining characteristics of, right? And yeah, OP would be like, yeah, easy to win. The thing is with broken, it's still like easy to win. I don't know. It's like Nico feels broken. Carolina feels OP. I don't know how else to put it. Maybe it's a lot of it's like the matchups you're trying to take with them and stuff. I don't know. It's easier if I don't define it, then I can just use the words. What's up, Wolf? How you doing, man? It's a little late today, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. No, a little late. Might be well into your evening, or like Sanskrit's over here. It could be tomorrow for you. It could be Saturday. Broken, in my opinion, would be able to counter an entire class, another class. Yeah. Maybe that's like what it is with. It's been a hard thing to define, and sometimes like a viewer will be like, "Wait a minute, you said this." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. Technically, I did. And I'm not looking to mislead, or be like sly or whatever." All right, we said we'd get rid of the big bones, and what was the other one we'd get rid of? Juggernaut. Let me look for Juggernaut. That is a lot of mystics, dude. I mean, they've even got strange in there. Let's get rid of their strange. Oh, I was going to... Hey, thanks, Will. Is that a nice little Green Day reference? If so, I respect it. Man, talk about 3 awesome defenders. JJ has more counters, though. She's so much fun, guys. I hope everyone can get a JJ. Like... She's just a really fun champion to play, and in like Coliseum and in the ramp up stuff they've been giving, it's genuinely like enjoyable to play her. Like, not to overstate it, but it's been a really good time. With the rampant evolution, is it rampart or rampant? I don't know. If you guys know, I'd prefer to say it correctly. I misspeak enough that I don't want to misspeak on purpose. But with it. I need to focus for a minute. We're gonna go this way. I think because I took Deathless Yolk to rank 4, I think I'm gonna pair her and Deathless Thanos. They have some nice synergies together too. They're both awesome. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I really wanted to try to force in Jessica Jones. Not force. I wanted to try to use her. I just don't know if it's gonna work out for me. Do you guys know, because I know there's a lot of information about like Twitch and like music bans. I'm not trying to be funny and bring up past stuff with MCoC. I'm aware that like there's some oddities on Twitch, but I feel like I've heard people very clearly playing copywritten music. I'm listening to music. I think that's fun. And so I would like to be able to play that on the stream itself. But on YouTube, I get like immediately, like the stream gets demonetized like immediately. If anyone knows anything about that, I'd appreciate it. I love this. Yeah, I almost always have music on, just like in my house. Like there's almost not as, there's rooms that don't have speakers technically, if you want to be that way about it, but there's no room where you could go and not hear music if you wanted to. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Wet Noodle. And thanks for being here, bud. I might ask Dredd about it. Dredd's been super helpful, and his is the one where I'm like, no, he's listened to like not real music, but you get my point. My goodness, what rank was this onslaught? I think that's the different. If that was a rank 4, this is what it's what we were talking about yesterday, where just getting like one more crit out of your Hulkling in a Battlegrounds fight, it just makes such a difference. I'm still running the Thor relic. I like it on him. Are we gonna be able to see what that was? My good God, that was a rank 4. There's nothing increasing his damage from this node, right? What's the date today? Today's the 20th. That's gonna be good for like a showcase or something like that, because that was ridiculous, dude. Hulkling versus Onslaught R4, and that was about 22 minutes in. Super excited to see Ascendable Gentle. Dude, I know. One of the Spreadsheet Wizards, Adamantium, big Gentle fan, did a really great showcase, brought a lot of knowledge to me, and a lot of people about the best relic to use for him and stuff like that. I'm pretty hyped on that. I think that's a cool one, you know? Because he's good. He's really good. He's just not broken, you know? OP, to go back to earlier. Yeah, there's nothing about this meta increasing the... No, I didn't mean to show their fight. We ain't about trying to embarrass someone. We all have bad fights. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, there are drops. Thanks, I appreciate, like Hicks, I see you with the modding and answering the questions for the folks. Don't ever try to double stream if you try to play. Yeah, that's a good point, is I would need to not do it on... Well, so YouTube's weird, for a variety of reasons, is I have played copywritten music and just demonetized the stream. And that's fine. Like, you know, if people want to donate, like, whatever. We're here to hang out and have a good time. I don't mind doing that. What is a problem is I played... It was like my birthday stream, and I was in a certain mood, and I made a playlist for it. And that one, they were like, you have to take this down. I was playing some AC/DC. And I think it was the AC/DC songs where they were like, no. This is like, you are not allowed to have this on our platform. Where a lot of the other ones have been more of the variety of like it's not monetized in like Russia or like certain like countries. Russia has come up quite a few times for some reason. Man, this just feels so fast. And so like that I don't want, right? Because we are trying to hang out, we are trying to have a good time, we're trying to like spread some knowledge, have some jokes, have some serious talks, like whatever. And I know people like to watch on the playback, so I don't know. Can I bless you with your valiance? Yes, you are for here on out blessed. Who are you looking to pull? Who are you wanting? Let me know. These are the things people want to know. They were thunderstruck. Yeah. I'm not like a massive AC/DC fan, but particularly if I'm in like the right mood for it, I want to get like hyped or amped. Like, dude, AC/DC is kind of awesome. I don't know. I'm just super unlucky. Here's how I'll bless your valiance. Don't open valiance. Don't spend units on valiance. Don't spend money on getting units for valiance. Don't do it. There you go. Thank me later. Take the money that you would spend on valiant crystals, put it into bank account, or just like seriously in an envelope that you put underneath your mattress, like whatever it is you do, and just do it over the course of like a week, and watch how much money grows, and then you'll be like, holy shit, and then do it over the course of like 2 weeks and a month. Seriously, trust me on this one. No, I just got 6 rounds from the drops. Okay, well, that's different. Yeah, good luck with that. All the free stuff. Take all the free stuff. Take all the free stuff. All of it. Anything Kabam will give you. Crazy Canuck. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for coming in and saving the Alliance this season, man. Really appreciate you doing that. It was a big deal for a lot of us. I think we even like had a map or two not get cleared. We were trying to figure that out earlier in the stream. Because we're in, as you can see, we're in Platinum 4, which is fine. That's great. I don't really care where we finish. I'll explain that in a second. And I think we had fallen to like Platinum 5. Thank you very much for the follow. And so I really appreciate you coming in. Like in the middle of the season, a lot of people didn't want to leave their alliances, which actually, as an alliance leader, I respect. Like a couple of people that were on the wait list that I checked in with were like, hey, dude, like I really want to come over, but is there any way we could do this later? I don't really want to bail on my alliance. And I was like, you know what? I respect the hell out of that. We'll get you in. Like, you know, you're at the top of the list now, sort of thing. So thanks a lot, man. You saved us. Just to be clear, Crazy Connect screwed himself over. I realized people listening to that were like, so you're thanking the guy that did screw over his... He leads an alliance, man. So I appreciate you doing that. Speaking of alliance mates, what's up, Philly? How you doing, man? Darkness, what's up, dude? It's cool. Like, I think stream a little bit later. I'm seeing some people I don't always see. This is fun. Top 3 most overrated champs. Hopefully nobody gets triggered. Oh no, but no. Let's trigger people. So we were talking about channel points yesterday. All right, I'm not gonna do like I ain't dancing. I ain't like it's not gonna be like I'll just say it. I ain't a stripper. You know what I mean? Like this is not like I'm old, guys. And so like the idea that someone's gonna like be like, here's money, now go do this. I'll be like, yeah, that's not how this is gonna work. That being said, I do think it's fun and like interactive if we can do things, right? I did think of that, is that if you spend enough channel points, you can create a conversation on like let's rank stuff, you know, like fun conversations, and you get to control the topic essentially. I don't know, let me know what you think about that. And then after we beat up this Gene, we'll go in. Dude, the dexing of these champions is going to be the freaking end of me in this game. And of course, we weren't reverse controls. I thought we were. Wait, we had our shield down. How were we not in reverse controls? I hate this game. Oh my God. You know what? I think because of Hulkling and all his buffs, I think I didn't see it. Quinn is good. Who's Quinn? Yeah, you got it, Hugo. Oh, Hugo. Who's Quinn? Let me know who Quinn is. I do think if people start using the first names of champions and they keep it going with Pixie, it's gonna get really confusing. Apparently, her name is pronounced Megan. I heard that in 2 videos doing a little like fun research on Pixie, and I think that's gonna trigger people. People already get triggered when I say massacre instead of massacre. How about this U.S. men's hockey team up 5-0, dude? And the women just won yesterday too, right? Oh, is Quinn one of the hockey players? I'll admit I'm not really following it. Okay, top 3 overage champs. Let's get back to after this. Guess I should start some BGs? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you want, get through it. The Radiance isn't like that crazy, you know? Like, it's good. But I don't think it's necessary. Why is it so cold in SF? We need warmer temps back. Dude, you got that right. Dude, I saw a wind chill of 31 the other day. It's like, what the hell are we doing here, man? Like, my backyard is flooded. The flood, the pond, we were calling it like the pond. It finally went down like today at some point. For those who don't know, it's rained in San Francisco for like 5 days in a row. And it just got unseasonably cold. I realize it's not that cold. But for us, it is. And this finally stopped raining, I think, yesterday. And so that's been nice. My dogs are very happy about it. I think that might be it for our girl kid. No, actually it's not. I was wrong. Yeah, yesterday evening it was 45 and says it felt like 33. It felt like 33 as I went on me wrong. Yeah. Same thing. I walk my dogs and stuff, and it felt cold. Like, felt legitimately cold. Like, it was like I'm wearing like this is my grandfather's, but I was wearing like a hooded shirt, and then I had like a raincoat, windbreaker sort of thing on too. It felt like legitimately cold. Big so Blue Marvel, M'Baku, and JJ Spider are not that good, and they're coming into the New Titan. Yes, this is true. I think Blue Marvel's pretty good. I like JJ. Like, you can find modes are good in. I think Blue Marvel's going to be a good ramp up champ. Spider Slayer, the problem with him is he ramped up like over multiple fights. So there's just not a lot of modes or places where you get to do that. I did put out a video last night. What are they doing? What was going on here? What was this? What are they trying to pull? I take my eye off them for 1 second and they get all squirrely on me. What's up, Shifty? Yeah, you know what's funny is I'm not sure why Kitty did all that damage to Doggo. I had honestly thought the fight was over, kind of stopped paying attention. And then all of a sudden I lost like 30% of my health. I actually wasn't even really watching. So I'm not sure what happened there. I'm very unsure of what happened. I started talking about how 31 degrees is cold, knowing that most of the country's very much going to disagree with that statement. Yeah, it's shitty. What's it like? I assume the rest of the country is significantly colder, Philly. I'm saving my Titans for not the next batch, but the one after that. So, dude, I mean, here's the thing, right? Is like, we got more Ascension information today. The champs are not like, I actually like some of them. Like, the tier list is real. Remember, the tier list is them related to each other, though, right? We do the general tier list where you can see where we think they're going to be compared to the rest of the champs in the game. I do think there's champions in the pool. And again, this is the video yesterday. I'm not trying to get a view. And yesterday's video, last night's video, it's a little mathy. Like, even I was like, I understand this video is a little boring because I'm like explaining a lot of stuff. There's not a lot to like, I can't show it to you because Ascension's not live yet. I do think ascendable champions are going to get a really nice like bonus upgrade. But a lot of that's going to come with like actually ascending them. It'll be like they're almost like punching down now in a weird way. So I think we're just gonna have to figure it out. The thing is, if the new champions stay, we were talking about this on the Discord for a minute today. There was actually a lot of conversations on the Discord today. I just couldn't participate in most of them because I needed to get some stuff done. And I was like, I think the current pool of Ascension looks awesome if Kabam sticks with like this general power level that they've been doing for new champs. And a really smart guy who's been on my Discord on and off for years was like, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the power creep's still going to continue. And it's like, well, I think it'll continue too, but he seems to think it's going to be a little more accelerated than I do. I think that will kind of be a little stinky. Like, I don't really want to go back to the days where I was trying to convince everyone. I was like, look, Mysterio hasn't become an amazing champion. He's just a 7-star and he's punching down on 6 stars right now. Like, I would prefer not to have to go back to that. Oh, are we still getting 30 seconds? Because I don't think we are. It doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't feel like I'm getting 30 seconds. Maybe I just need to stop yapping, which I'm never stopping. And so I think if that happens, like, I don't want that scenario where I'm now having to convince you, not you per se, but the general you, that like, guys, Bishop is not now an amazing champion. He's the same champion he's always been. It's just Korg is like the only defender in the game, sort of thing. So we'll have to just see what Kabam does. And again, I know I've said that in so many videos, but I do truly mean it that like, I think Kabam's even figuring this out. Like, as they go, they monitor all this stuff. They would be so dumb not to. They must be. I like know they are. Like, no one needs to tell me they are. Where they're monitoring, like, how is the community reacting to this? How are sales going? How incentivize are people to do quests and to get these sorts of things done? You know. So if we're like hyped on Ascension and we're buying the materials and we're doing the quests and we're sending like these champions, then I think they're going to kind of stick with it for longer. If that's not happening, if new champions aren't selling and no one's interested in ranking them up or anything like that, then they're going to start making the champions more powerful again, you know? Which, you know, that it's part of what I don't like about this kind of game, but at the same time, like, I don't blame them for doing it. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I got off on my own little tangent there. Imagine how hard Hitmonkey is going to hit Ascendable. Dude, yeah. What's up, B? Thanks for coming back, bud. 100%. These pick champs with benefit from the 20% boost. They are all lower tier. It's very intentional. I think so, too. And I think it's intentional in, like, a good way. Like, if they, like, did Ascension and then they brought in, like, hey, guys, ascend your onslaughts, I'd be like, this is just dumb. Like, what are we doing here? You know? I feel bad to remind you. Oh, dude, no, never feel bad. Never feel bad. I like the conversation aspect of this, so I just forget things. Top 3 overrated champions. Try to somehow time your message more with when one of my matches ends. I'm not sure how you're gonna do that, but try doing that. Because I would actually like to do that, and I would pull up my tier list for this. Kang's bicep. Yes, I think that's the big downside to it. For those who can't see what Kang's saying is like, yeah, but then if they start making the new champs like stronger as the year goes on, then it's gonna feel bad for the people who 100%. This is why like Kabam gets this is part of why I believe. Oh, Nick, that was not the deal, man. That was not what we agreed to, man. That was not it, man. You're making me look bad. Why you gotta do that to me? You can make it up if you throw this quickly. There we go. That was much better. What was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, I think that's why Kabam like kind of gets crap. Why there's always some part of the community that it's upset. One is because any decision you make is going to upset some people, regardless, right? But when everything has to be run through like monetization and it's like, hey, we need to make money. We need to make money. It's not just about like making a good game. It's about like how do we sell this? How do we sell that? And that sort of thing. Stuff's always going to cut against someone, always. Right? And so that's why I think that's one of the reasons why it feels like some of the community is always upset, is because some decision truly has negatively impacted them. It's justifiable. It's understandable. Let me focus up, and then I'll totally forget the top overrated champions again. Let's go here. They're probably not watching the stream. I'm hoping they use their Yelena. See, they were supposed to use Elena. That wasn't cool, dude. That was not cool at all. That was a bunch of nonsense. I think we got to win this round. Yeah. Let's just focus in and try to win this one. They've been doing some buffs. Just wish they made them much more viable. Like the buffs for the Ascension pool. I'm actually very excited about quite a few of them. To the point where I'm really trying to reiterate in videos, like, hey guys, let's not go too far on these buffs. In the excitement area, the one I keep reminding everyone is what was his name? Can't think of his name right now. Civil Warrior. We were all certain that he was going to be amazing, right? Not so much. Oh my gosh. I thought we had that. I really didn't think that was going to be close at all. I think I didn't get my punish off early enough. What a dick. Did he really just walk up and heavy? I thought walk up lights were my least favorite thing that the AI could possibly do. I had not considered a walk up heavy. That is... Did I see that right? Did he just slowly walk up and go into a heavy animation? That is absolutely wild. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bud? We'll go here. It's like on playback. I'm sure I'm not sure. I imagine I had time to react to it. It just, a walk up heavy was so far from like my thoughts of what might actually happen there that I wasn't in any way, shape, or form considering it as a possibility. Yeah. All right. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I just wants to throw heavies right now. We weren't even near each other, and she just threw a heavy out of nowhere. Okay, most overrated champions. Let's let me pull up my tier list. Let's see here. Champion rankings. 2026. January. So like, we're going like what the community overrates? Okay, here's one for you. Juggernaut. I think so much of the community, like the general community, doesn't realize how easily Kabam shuts him off. Like they see the highs like in videos or on live streams or in YouTube shorts. And as a result, they just like, they don't understand. Like they don't know the game that well. It's not their fault. They're just not that invested in the game. And that's a lot of people. Like we talked about this earlier, like with the Destroyer fight. So I think Juggernaut is one. I'm trying to decide how many people I want to piss off today. It's my tier list, so it's really hard for me to like. Okay, I think Gentle is a great option for Ascension. I think there is a group of Gentle enthusiasts who grossly overrate him and his power. He can be very good in a lot of scenarios. I think what they forget is how many other champions can also be good in those scenarios and do other things. I do think Gentle's very good though, okay? I think Juggernaut's very good. I also think Captain Britain is grossly overrated. People don't people don't realize that like it's like the reason why I think she is because she's so many high tier PvP players talk so highly about her and they stream a lot and that's a well attended stream. So they hear how great she is. She also has been very good in Coliseum. If it wasn't for Battlegrounds though, I don't think people would be talking about her as if she's the best mutant in the game. But a lot of the YouTube viewing audience seems to think she is. Seriously, every Battlegrounds video is going out tomorrow. The updated Battlegrounds tier list, and so many people are like, I don't understand why she's not in the dual threats. And it's like because you're not usually using her on attack. Like you're almost definitely using her on offense. It's just if the draft goes horribly against you, you can flip around, and even then, it's not like she's beating the like good attackers. It's just you ended up in a weird matchup in Battlegrounds, and like they don't. That's not what the YouTube short told them basically. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm really gonna piss everybody off. You guys ready to get pissed off? You know who? You guys ready to get pissed off? Here we go. Hey, what's up, Blended Easy? Rental is really good outside of the skill class. Where they are, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. All these champions are good, dude. I love Captain Britain. Like, just to be clear, I just think they are overrated by a vocal part of the community. Here it comes, though. This is one I'm ready. I'm ready to lose every single Twitch sub, follower, YouTube subscriber. Of all the crazy things I've said, of all the upsetting things I've said over the years, this is the one that I know is just going to. Here it is, and I'm gonna play a Battlegrounds match, and I don't even know if I'm gonna respond to the chat. Is Warlock? Warlock is nowhere near as good in today's game as so many people seem to think he is. It is wild to me how good people think Warlock is, and I often find myself thinking, like, it's not like 2019 anymore, right? Like, I get it. He's a very good champion. He is a very good champion. I would not have been shocked if he had been ascendable. But, like, it's like, it reminds me of, and it's like, I don't understand where it's even coming from anymore, because the videos of Warlock just being in, like, every video of YouTube was back in war, when, like, you would send him to anything that was running willpower. And, like, guys, I was in, like, 4 Loki. Like, Taters was my alliance battleground leader and my alliance leader at the time. Like, it was like, hey, you go test to make sure this person is running willpower, sort of thing. He's very good. But again, just kind of like a sneak peek of the Battlegrounds tier list that's coming out tomorrow. He's been moved to pure defender. We had him in dual threats for so long, and he's been one that I've been watching. I'm like, I don't think this is accurate at all. Like, I realized that a long time ago there was a strategy to, like, parry heavy over and over bullseye so he never gets to a special. Dude, that is not within you. Like, there's so many better strategies for bullseye now. I fully expect people to be very upset yesterday. Are people not upset? I don't know. I'm surprised. Okay. Ascension would make me rank Warlock too. Like, I actually hadn't thought of him as, like, a good ascendable champion until just now. I think he could use it. I really do. I'm so pissed I haven't subbed. Well, Sanskrit, come back tomorrow, okay? Let's see here. What do we want? Go there and here. Warlock is one of those champs that you do not use much until you really need him. A bit like Void. Yeah, somehow the Void love, though. So Void is not one that I want to, because I don't feel like the people who like Void think he's the best science champion in the game. Like, this kind of goes back to, like, what we were talking about with see, you guys do this to me every time. You guys get me, and then I'm like, I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's see here. Let me focus just for a second. Just a second. This doesn't look like it's not looking good, boys. This is not looking good at all. Featuring Ant-Man, I guess. This might be a lost match regardless. Maybe I should just forgo and focus on y'all. Do I have a tech gem, Trevor? Yes. Rank 5 Warlock now. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone just tuning in is like, this got weird fast. Hey, O's fan, what's up, man? That's one of the other mini benefits of streaming a little bit later in the day. Is O's gets to make it. It's cool. It's cool to see so many people that I don't normally get to see. Warlock used to destroy Mr. Sinister. Another good example, but, like, we have so many options for Sinister now who can also do other things. It seems like people kind of agree here, maybe. I see you trying to get me triggered with the nonsense in there. I see it. I'm gonna act like I don't see it, but I do see it. I do see it. So top the overrated are Bastion, Mr. Knight, and Chavez. I think people who still think Chavez is the best mystic in the game, I do think are sadly mistaken. Yeah. That was very obfuscating. Jerks. All of you jerks. Except for O's fan. O's fan, he's not a jerk. For those on Twitch side wondering, O's fan is over on the YouTube side. I think my longest running channel member, actually. Valued member of my alliance. Just an overall good dude. Dude, that was not on purpose, and that pretty much just ruined any chance of this being done. Crap. Really love how Serpent goes stun immune on specials. Can anyone imagine why Serpent might go stun immune when the opponent throws a special? I can't think of a single reason why Serpent would go stun immune on a special. Totally necessary to block out 6-star Doctor Doom and a class disadvantage champion in Spider-Man Stark Advance. Alright, let's get Osfan on the board. It was over as soon as I used my striker anyway, so. Oh, cool. They were like, how dare you say something negative about Serpent. No one's allowed to do that. So it seems like no one's really that like BG sucks and so does this app. You ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. Welcome. It's no one seems to. I thought people. None of you Warlock enthusiasts are in the chat apparently. I thought that was the one that was going to really upset people, and I meant it. I wasn't trying to upset you. Those who say Venom must be overrated, because you're a big Venom fan, aren't you, Canuck? I like playing Claire far more than Nico. Yeah, I could see that from you, dude. I'll admit, I've not taken my Claire up. I don't think I have it in me to do it. I think I'm gonna leave her in the nostalgia bin. I have like 400 of those Love 6 stones. They proudly gave me the loss on that too. Okay. I have like 400 6 stones and 2 Valentine's rank 4s to do. And I have no idea who I want to rank up. Yeah, as I say, I feel like Venom is appropriately rated too. Like, the big Venom fans I know don't seem to think he is the best Mystic. Or sorry, they definitely don't think he's the best Mystic. They don't think he's the best Cosmic in the game. But they understand like how powerful he is. You know what I mean? It feels like how I feel about America Chavez. I think she's outrageously powerful. I don't think she's the best Mystic in the game, and I would never try to convince someone that she is. And the big jugs. Get the big jugs out of here. Claire is so fun in Mystic EQ. Maybe I should take her up. I love her victory animation. It just like... I really like her victory animation. I like Claire in general. The animations, like the concept of Claire. I really like her. Yeah, I was debating between him or Sassy my first rank 5. You went Sassy, didn't you? I think I saw you went Sassy. Chavez definitely fell off. She's still good though. Yeah. She's just not like, she's not they built threats that she doesn't handle as well as like what's literally on the screen right now. And that's okay. Like they need to power creep the game. If America Chavez stayed the best Mystic, she was the best Mystic for a long time. Like the relationship between Mystic and Cosmic did need to evolve. They didn't need to do what they did, but it did need to evolve. I think that makes sense. It's fair for a great game, you know? Yeah, that's right. I thought I saw from you that Sassy was your R5. I'm going to use Claire and Ward just to prove she's still good. Oh, dude, please do. But like Snoops used her as a rank 5 ascended 6-star like 2 seasons ago. I mean, go for it. It's awesome. Have fun. Doom might be overrated, even by me on the tier list. We've started moving him down, but with champions like actually trying to pay a little more attention to what I'm doing, and I still messed it up. I actually wanted to take Zola. I didn't want to take Yelena. It'll be fine. With Serpent and Dark Phoenix and the other one, I can't think of the other one's name right now. There's a chance. There's a chance. I think he's still going to be really good, and his stats are so good. But that's the thing. His stats felt so good for, what is that? That's like 2020, right? It'd be tough to say. I would like to find out. Let's put it that way. I would like to be given the opportunity to find out. Does anyone know how Yelena takes this fight? I'm aware that she can. Honestly, I just been running ouchies 24/7. Kabama's done a very effective job of making running the recoil masteries pretty much unbearable. I don't know how people do it anymore and play this game. I really don't. Like, that's like a 24/7 thing. Like, you put on the recoil and you just leave them on. I don't know how people do it. Showing you a moment in Diablo. Yeah, again, Warlock is very good. It's a very good champion. I think if Warlock was like the general power level of the game would be super healthy. They could charge a subscription. People would pay it. That's just not the game we play, right? You know? But yeah, I get you. This was like yesterday. Someone was asking about Diablo, remember? And I was like, man, I'm such a big fan of Diablo. I want to say to rank up Diablo. There's no need for that. Like, there's just... Why? Like, why? Why? Like, there's no... It is so... It's just the kind of stuff, man, that, like, that's why I call this game a carnival. There's literally no reason for that. I understand it's written in her line and all that stuff. It just, there's no reason for it. There's no good reason. There's no fair reason. The reason is for that, right? But there's no fair reason for it. Like, I would seriously prefer that if in the line of, like, the abilities, they're just like 35% chance we just F you. Like, I would be like, well, at least they're being honest about it. They're not trying to be like, hey, this is a legitimate game. You know, like, just like remove the pretext. The pretext? Is that the word I'm looking for? Context? No, there's a word I'm looking for. Basically, just don't be fake. Like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. You think we'll get 7-star Doom this year? I wonder though, with like him being the star of the Reforged or Stellar Forge. I don't know. If he came out, hey Ham, what's up, dude? Ham, what did I do wrong on that fight? I know you know what I did wrong. Tell me. It is BS, and the game doesn't need that kind of stuff. Like, whatever. I'm all annoyed now. I want to be unannoyed. That probably was not the way to unannoy myself. I never said I was a smart me. Oh. I just got here. I don't know what fight you're talking about. Yelena versus Spider-Woman. Oh, they're selling Doom for sure? You think regular, like the regular current Doom, you think is going to be sold? I could do them doing it for Banquet. For the Banquet, maybe? Maybe something for 4th of July before Cyber and the Hype movie coming out. Cosmic Doom released in January, probably like the Thanos. Is the movie in July? Then yeah, that would make sense. OG Doom should come. GG's. Hey, nice. If that was you, bud, GG's. I personally think, yeah, that is true. Banquet is a little close to play off the hype of it all. Vega with the spider. So I'm still read SW as Stormwind. I'm not kidding. And then I was like, no, I'm playing MCoC, so I went to Scarlet Witch. I don't think I'll ever be able to have SW, my first thought, be Spider-Woman. I should have thrown my SB2 when I got over 100, and then you eliminate. Thank you very much. This is the problem, man, making all these videos. I don't, these are like fights I'm like, I know they're a consistent problem for me. I should just learn to do them. It's not like they're hard. But it's like either that or do videos. Drop Rose? Yeah. Yes, definitely. GG's. Hopped into YouTube chat after the stream, but I don't think it's much sense. I think I just saw it a little late, but GG's. Thank you very much. Was that you just kicking my butt? Nice job. Nice job, dude. I like a good competitor who can just say like, good game. Thanks for being here too. That was kind of you. We got about 20 minutes left. In fact, I gotta set my timer. Paviter. Hey, Vega, love the content as always. I'm currently between ranking Nefaria, Deathless She-Hulk, and Photon all around Awakened, though I can awaken Photon with Romance Jam. I think if you're interested in Battlegrounds, I would go Photon. She's still a very good defender in Battlegrounds. Deathless She-Hulk, So I took her to rank 4 on Wednesday, but I think she's a really cool champ, man. I really like her a lot. Let's have Kabam prove that they're really committed to this like ramp up thing and bring it to a few more spaces. Before like everyone, I mean, if you like her, take her. I think she's a great champ. I think Deathless She-Hulk is like one of the many reasons. She's like a perfect example why I'm excited about the ramp up stuff Kabam's been doing lately. And I think if you're interested in like questing and like staying alive, staying items, then Nefaria for sure. And Nefaria can be a good, decent dual threat in battlegrounds. It can be kind of tanky, handle some fights, pops off in certain metas and stuff too. But I think Photon has the most like clearly defined use, and she has so much utility, dude. There's a reason why I call her cheat code, man. I think she really deserves it. So yeah. They won't dilute the buzz for Stellar Doom with OG Doom. Maybe, and they've gone faster. Like when they stopped the rebalance program, and I was saying like, no, dude, they're not stopping buffs. Like, have you guys not been watching the sales? Like, that's not all, but every sale comes with a buff this, buff that. Here's a pool of buff these things. So yeah, maybe they won't do that with Doom. Yeah, maybe they won't. We'll find out. It'll be fun to find out. The more I play this game, the more I've decided that like my job in this game is to try to help people like navigate the game and try to have fun with it. The more I really like my carnival like analogy. I think the game is a carnival, and the carnival can be really fun. It's just when you focus in too hard on like certainty or that's when the carnival just gets frustrating as hell, you know? But it's when we can get out of all like the BS and the nonsense games, dude, this game's pretty fun. Like the fun you see me have is genuine. That's why like when I'm not having fun, it's also genuine. Class about as much too with my children running around and wanting to play, dude. Yeah, dude. It in the way of cost, this is more Disneyland or Las Vegas. Oh, you wanted a soda with that? $20. What? We're right outside those walls. This soda's like $2. Yeah, but inside Disneyland, that's a $20 soda. Well, I don't understand. Why is there such a huge import tax for this? Why are we calling Dyslexic Asian a bum, man? Why? Is he a bum? Yeah, he's been good in my sphere. He's been pretty good. What's up, by the way, Kai? That is Kai, right? I think that's Kai. I'm gonna go with Kai. You tell me if it's not Kai, okay? Kai. Someone did something, and I appreciate it. I know that. I made that. So I know that means someone subbed or did a dono, so thank you very much. Not getting hit by the special one would be helpful, but it's optional. It's optional. It's not mandatory. You don't have to not get hit. But if you want to win, it sure is helpful. Doing this meta is making me realize I need to focus in a little bit more next time I see like Cantona stream or something, because a lot of these matchups I'm like I don't really know how to do them. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. That's a surprise. I'm gonna say I didn't see that coming. Well played to them. Dude, DG Setups, thank you so much for the subscribe, buddy. Let us know if you have any questions or anything like that. Appreciate you being here, bud. I see your message, guys. Oh, and I'll get to them in a minute. I'm about to like get trounced again. When I really shouldn't be. We're getting too many buffs with the amounts we get per month. Too many get completely overshadowed. So I don't. There is a scatter shot, almost like technique. I don't know what else to call it. That Kabam clearly does. Let me try to see here. And I don't really know what the reasoning is. Like, kind of exists and gets lucky. I would know. I like watching his streams. You guys are funny. Like, I learn a lot about BGs and like how to do the matchups. Like I always said, like my knowledge on the champs kits is good. I understand. I'm like, oh, this is the interaction, whatever. It's the skill. Like I've just never been good at that, and I'm fine with that. I'm good. I'm just not. I'm nowhere near you guys' level, of course. And so I learn a lot about those things. Or like I like watching Barrow, I like watching Nick, and those sorts of things too, of course. But you guys make me laugh a lot. I was listening to you guys quite a bit longer than I chatted. Gotta stop doing the accidental striker, dude. It really is ruining the it's ruining the whole atmosphere. And as I was saying about the champs kits, I knew that Kingpin was gonna do this to most of the debuffs. I just was like, there's no point in trying to win this round if I know I'm going to lose in the next, and I felt like I had to try to get away with this. Good luck to know you unlocked comedy in this. In the skill tree. You definitely did. I think you got the Apex talent. You got the whole thing, man. You unlocked the whole tree. You did a good job of saving your units so you can get all the abilities. Oh, Kushala still defeated me, as she should. Let's catch up on chat for a minute. Can I get Twitch rewards? Yes, if you're set up, everything should be happening. This channel is enabled with Twitch drops. Vega Kai, unfortunately, is my best friend. Very unfortunate indeed. Biggest. You tried to get me to say it again, Dyslexican. You tried, but you failed. You failed again. I foiled your plan. I think I have time for one more quick match before my wife actually murders me. If you guys don't see me next week, let's hope this one match was worth it, huh? Go out in a blaze of glory, boys. You met fragments of soda. Yes, I did. Yes. No, you want a whole soda? That's $50. You want a whole? You wanted the whole Coca-Cola. Did you also want a cup with some ice to put it in? That's gonna be $100. Hey, have a good one, Philly. Have a good one. What was Ham saying? Oh yeah, like the scatter shot, like nature of the way Kabam does stuff. It has gone on for so long that I feel like it has to be intentional. If it's not intentional, there's no way it's not intentional. And I don't know why you would want to overload players. I don't know what the reason is. I know there are some like business models and manipulation models that do those sorts of things. It's not one that I've ever been well versed in. But I can obviously recognize that they continue to do the same things over and over and over, despite so many people saying how much they don't like it. A lot of people said it feels stressful, and I do think inducing stress is one of the models. Like, I think that's intentional. So maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it's like the idea being, if you release enough things at once and the rewards are good enough, people will rush. If people rush, then they're more likely to make mistakes. So they're more likely to make mistakes, then they're more likely to get stressed and buy units, to buy items, or to feel like if they unlock like the next new champion to come out. So now that I think about it, actually, maybe it's intentional to stress people out. I don't really know, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense, particularly from like the buff standpoint. Before I just totally ruin all of this. Because I would think you put a lot of like human hours into creating those buffs, so you would want them to be like appreciated. But I don't know. I don't know these things. They certainly call it stress on the business plan. FOMO. Yeah. FOMO, excitement, the fog of confusion, I guess. I don't know. They didn't ask me. Upside, you got that right, Philly. Thanks for being in there, bud. Where I was playing MCoC. My wife and I have been married 21 years. I thought it was 25, but it's not. It's like 21 years. Yeah. So yeah, I had known her for quite a while at that point in time. FOMO is a business strategy. Yeah, and I think that is part of it. And so I think maybe that's what the scatter shot is. You know, it probably plays into that. Some of the stuff, like, I used to truly believe that geez, I did a terrible job of drafting again. I just enjoyed chatting with you guys too much. This year is my parents' 25th. Hey, congratulations to them. That's a big one, man. It takes a lot of hard work to have any relationship for 25 years, but to marriage for 25 and have children, ooh boy. That takes two people who are really willing to freaking work, because they cared about something more than themselves. You know what I mean? So congratulations to your folks, but that's awesome. Dude.
Hello.
Hey, is that Grass?
That's Grass.
What's up, dude? How are you, man?
Doing pretty good.
Dude, Grass, I'm playing very poorly. I played very poorly yesterday, too. People probably can't hear you. Can you guys hear Grass?
Hello.
Let me
Hello,
see.
Chad. Are you thinking of signing out pretty soon?
I actually, unfortunately, have to, but I appreciate you showing up. Like, you know, when I joined this channel, it's like, you know, anyone who got the book, please join. Dude, I'm not kidding. I have had the Defender decks, like actually decks, not just like there's a call out and it's like, oh, it's close. Twice today. Do you have any, like, you're really smart about this game. Do you have any like explanation? Like,
What do you mean, like Defender decks?
Like the dex call out happens. Like yesterday, I was comboing. I was attacking Scorpion with Bastion.
Oh, okay. Decks. Okay, I heard like decks, like a BG's deck. I didn't know.
Oh, no. I was attacking Scorpion. I was comboing him with Bastion, and I had my what's Bastion's anti
Pursuit.
Yeah, it was up. And this game hates me, dude. It knows I'm talking nonsense. And Scorpion dexed out of it. Do you have any like explanation for like why that could or should have maybe happened?
We're trying to use the heavy attack and he decks out of it?
No. I was comboing like mediums and lights. In fact, I'm putting my phone down because it's time to go anyways. In a second. Can you think of any reason why a defender would be able to dex out of you comboing? Like the dexterity call out happened on the screen.
No, and it hasn't happened to me before, but I've seen like clips of it happening, but only like with this update or something. I don't know.
Okay, a couple of people in the chat said that it had happened to them too.
Yeah, like, I've seen clips of it on Discords. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe there's just something with the update. All right. Yeah. All right, dude. I'm sorry that I literally do need to go. I had set the time. We'll catch up on chat. I have like 3 minutes here. I never remember the actual, yeah. So Old Man Easy, I had to go back. I was like, no, here's the year we got married, and I had to do the math. It's somebody age. Nobody ever need to use your age much. It's always, yeah. Absolutely. Yes, in the middle of the combo. Yeah. It was like, I remember being like, what the hell just happened? And a couple people verified. I didn't go back and verify myself, but I don't. This was one of those ones where I don't know why people would like lie or something. They're like, no, it was still clearly up, like your pursuit. So I don't know. And it was the Dex call out. It wasn't evade. All right, guys. Grass. Who you most 2 or 3 most excited champions that are in the Ascension pool? Do you have them? Do you know them?
Oh, easy number 1's Emma Frost. Number 2 is probably Arcade.
Yeah, I could see why. All right, cool. You don't
number
have
3 is Death Strike because that's a less obvious one.
I do. I wish I could stay on with you, but I can't. I'm very excited about Lady Deathstrike. Yeah. And this is kind of like why I'm excited about the ones I'm excited about is I feel like when I recall playing them, I recall feeling like they were so close. And so it feels like a small buff or a few ability or number tweaks could be really meaningful to them. Yeah. Did you see the buff details for Storm X and Cap Sam?
I saw Storms and was very confused, so I'll just see what happens live because I didn't understand a lot of it. But I saw Sam's and I was like, dude, they actually did a lot, and I'm actually very interested in what he can do.
I'm glad to hear that about Sam. He confuses me. And I have not played him in years. So I'm excited to see that. All right, I really have to go or I'm going to get in a lot of trouble with people who I don't want to get in trouble with. I promised I would do a thing, so I should go do it. You don't happen to be about to stream, do you, Grass?
Unless I do it spontaneously, no.
Okay. Well, everyone keep an eye out to see if Grass is streaming. Otherwise, thanks so much.
I'll have an upload out like very soon, though.
What's that?
So there's that. I'll have an upload out very soon, though, so there's that.
Go watch that. I'm sure I will be too. Will it be members only and then come to the regular, or it'll just be a full?
No, I ranked the entire Ascension pool, and it's exporting right now.
Oh, dude, that sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to that. All right, everybody, make sure you check that out. We've got the BG's tier list coming out tomorrow. One of these days, I'll pay attention to Battlegrounds instead of chat. We both know that will never happen. We all know that. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the donations. Have a great weekend. Let's have fun with this game. It can be fun. Thanks so much for watching.